Hello, it's Karen here today. This is going to be my last video for the Love Summer Art, and I wanted to share my second love with you, which is mini albums. This is my favorite mini album. I've made many different types. This is a boxed mini albums that has flipped pages, and it looks very complicated, but it's not. So I just wanted to show you. This is the finished one, and then I'm going to show you how to put it together. Okay, just real quick, because I don't like long videos. So I used my Jelly Plate color, my Jelly Plate prints with colors from Unity Stamps. Their color scheme this month, and I loved them, and it's very summery, and it just reminds me of summer. So I used their stamp set, their Faith stamp set as well, and I think it just went really well. I used a lot of the Deco Art. Well, first of all, the paint is Deco Art. It's Americana, and I used Bubblegum Pink, Carousel Pink, Pink Chiffon, some Orange Twist, and some black. And that's my color scheme for the whole album. So I made up a bunch of pages first, and then and I used a lot of their stencils with it, a lot of the Deco Art stencils, and I just love how it turned out. There's a few other odds and end things, like the flourishes, the little hugs is from my Cricut. This is another Unity stamp, Be Strong and Believe. And then the seam binding I buy from a lady on Etsy. So let me show you what it looks like. It's so beautiful. You open it up like this, and so the top has the Hope for a Cure by Unity. I wanted this is for a friend that has cancer, and she's having a hard time, and I wanted to give her something that'd be encouraging for her to put her pictures in. And so here's another stamp that Unity has, I Believe in Miracles. I love that one too. And as you can see, my Jelly Plates all turned out different. I used the same colors over and over in different layers and different stencils. And then some of the verses I cut out, and I wrote in Love Like There's No Tomorrow. And here's another one of my favorite ones, is this one right here. I really like the dot stencil a lot. And then here's the inside. This was just a crunched up piece of thin paper just on top of the thing. I tried to do like dark to light, and then I just used my paintbrush and flicked on some of the other colors. Here's another stencil from Deco Art, and another one of the I just put a piece of paper in the middle when I pulled my print to leave this opening. And then this is another the cross is another stamp with his Faith set from Unity. And then here's the inside, and this butterfly die cut I embossed, and it's from Stampin' Up. And then my brick wall. And I have a friend who does stencils, stencils by Retta, and so this is her brick wall. And then this love is from my Cricut. But I just love how it turned out, and I think she's going to love it. And it's just happy. The colors are happy, and I just love how it flips. I just love it. And the secret to this seam binding is you want to put it all the way around the back to this front. You do not attach it to this. This is the end of where you attach it. That way you can tie it right below. Okay? I hope you like it. This is from Wild Orchid Flowers. I just die cut this butterfly and did some stamping on it, on some of the scrap pieces of the jelly prints that I had. But I hope you like it. And I have a template that I use, and so the main thing I wanted to show you is when you cut it out, the hardest part for me is always knowing which side to score. So that's the part I wanted to tell you. And then make you a template like I have. This takes about 4 file folders. This one is made with a file folder because it's sturdier and it stays more like a box. This is just regular paper from my example. So let me share with you how we do it. So your number one piece is going to be the back section. So your number one piece is going to be 6 1/4 by 10 1/2. Now when you get done, you're going to have a 6 by 6 album, okay? So when you score it, you're going to want to score up here, the longest side, okay? You're going to score it 6 1/4 and 6 3/4. And then this is the back and the top flap, okay? Then your next piece is going to be piece number 2, which is the bottom, and you're going to cut it 5 3/4 by 6 1/4, and you're going to score it at 3/4 an inch and 1 1/4 of an inch. This is piece number 2, and it's going to connect, and you want to connect all your pieces on the inside because your last piece is going to cover up all your seams. So and my choice of attaching is glue. A lot of people use score tape and all that. So this is going to come up like this and start your box. Okay, so that's where you get that. Now, side 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all going to be cut the same size, 6 1/4 by 6 1/2. The only difference is going to be 3 and 4, you're going to score at 3/4 of an inch and 1 1/4. But then 4 and 5, that's going to fit inside of there, is going to be scored at 3/4 and 1 inch. Okay? So that's very important so that it will stack correctly. See how that's going to fit right in there? That's why you're going to do that. Then your last piece is 6 1/8 by 6 1/8, and this is not scored at all. So I'm going to show you how fast and quick you can put this together. Okay, so here's your first piece, first 2 pieces, piece 1, piece 2, and I use, actually I did not use this glue. This is very thin glue. When I want a thicker glue, I use Scotch Quick Dry, and you're going to put it on the back of this, and you're going to line it up. Now, putting it together, this part is very, very important because you want this to, if you don't put it exactly line on line, you won't get a square box, okay? So this part is very important, okay? And just wipe off any excess glue. But your glue is flexible, it won't crack, it won't let go. Once you glue it down, it's down, okay? Now, so our third and fourth piece is going to be the one that is scored at 3/4 and 1 3/4. So I haven't folded it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and make my fold lines. And like I said, your seams are going to be on the inside, okay? Seams on the inside. Well, let me see the best way to do this. So you want to line it up with your seams, hold it down, line the seams up, and then just press it down really good. So that's going to be there folding in, okay? Here's our second piece, the same exact thing, same exact size. It doesn't even take a lot of glue because once your glue dries, it's done. And I have always had trouble with hot glue. Once it dries out, it cracks and falls off, and I just don't like using it. So I just go ahead and use this, and this is cheaper than score tape for me, and that's another reason why I like to use it.